Okay, so welcome everybody. So glad you can join us for navigating essential oils, kind of a very basic intro to essential oil class that we're going to do here live. And I'm going to present you guys with some really useful information that you can use right away as soon as you get your oils. Like, this is totally applicable. This is simple stuff, and it's kind of life-changing, I could say. I know myself and even some people on this live class today have been using essential oils for many years. I've been using them for 4 years on myself and my 2 young boys, and basically got into it because I wanted a natural approach to improving our health naturally. Was not happy with the medical system and the scripts that were, almost given out like candy. And it wasn't effective. It wasn't getting to the root cause. And so I've always been more into the natural side. Haven't always gotten the best results from the natural side. So essential oils were brand new to me. And so I really did my research and found out a lot about quality. That's what I really hit me, was like the different quality of essential oils out there. We're going to talk about that in this class. But I basically, tried them out on myself and my boys after knowing the quality of these oils. And so I felt confident and trusted that they were going to be safe to use. And I saw results like almost immediately, especially when it came to enhancing their immune systems. And we weren't getting sick. So that was like so obvious to me that these were actually working. They go into your bloodstream. They work on a cellular level within 20 minutes. And it doesn't take months and months to get results. You get to see the effects almost immediately, and especially even our oils for moods. We're going to talk about lavender for like anxiety and stress and stuff. I was in a higher stress job back then too. I was a single mom, had a lot of things going on. I started my own business as well, and I was feeling like the pressure, the stress, the overwhelm, and my lavender and my frankincense really helped me get through those days. And I would feel a shift in my body system like within 5 minutes. It was just remarkable. So when you find something really amazing like that, you kind of want to share it with everybody you know. And that's what sort of started my journey of sharing the essential oils. So let's get started. So what is an essential oil? It's a pretty powerful substance. If you're absolutely brand new, it's something that is cold pressed from the peel of fruits, or steam distilled from the seeds, the barks, the stems, roots, flowers, and other parts of the plant to get that really potent medicinal properties of your plant. So essential oils have been used for thousands and thousands of years. And they've been used, periodically throughout history as well as the main source of healthcare. And then, the past 150 years, we've been using a lot of synthetic things as our main source of healthcare, and people are just not getting the results they want. We kind of have a broken system in a lot of ways because it doesn't get to the root cause of our illnesses. And that's where essential oils come in, and they work on the whole body to rebalance and heal. So they are becoming more and more popular amongst everybody, because we can use them safely on pregnant women, babies, all the way to the elderly. So they work on every age and stage, and there's no side effects. So it's pretty amazing. So this was big for me. Why doTERRA? Because I had used, dabbled with a little essential oils here and there from the health food store. But when I learned that not all essential oils are created equal, I was pretty astounded to know that only an essential oil can say 100% pure in the bottle, even if it only has to be 2% pure for it to say 100% pure. So they can dilute it. They can add fragrances, dyes to it, and essentially modify that oil. And so it's not really going to create a medicinal effect when it's been adulterated. And that's why doTERRA was created. They wanted to create an essential the highest quality essential oil that would create a medicinal effect on the body, a therapeutic effect. So how did they do that? It's not a simple task. You actually have to source your plant from its natural environment. That's really, really important, because then you will find the chemical constituents that you need in that essential oil to create that therapeutic benefit. So why is lavender an anti-anxiety oil? Because it has those chemical constituents in it that are going to change our body chemistry and create that calming effect. So that's really important versus artificially growing it in farmers' fields. It's going to be a completely different oil. You can even just smell the difference. And I was able to smell the difference in lavender between my doTERRA lavender and my lavender from the health food store. I never liked the smell of lavender until I actually smelled the doTERRA lavender, because it's the real deal. Reason number 2 for doTERRA creating the highest quality essential oils in the world is the testings that they put these oils through to ensure that they are pure and absolutely no impurities got in during that process. So there's 3 stages that the oils go through, so 3 different testings. And then it goes actually to a third party to get tested again from a very, very distinguished company. And then that gets their stamp of approval, and then it gets bottled and sent to us. So every single batch goes through these testings and is sourced in this way. So the lavender you get in your starter kit is going to be the same lavender that you're going to reorder 6 months from now. It's always consistent, and it's always effective. And that's really amazing, because, you know, when you have these amazing experiences with these oils, it's nice to know that you will have that same experience every time with every bottle. And they are the largest essential oil company in the world right now, creating the highest quality essential oils. So their oils are actually being used in hospitals. They're being used for all the studies on essential oils through Johns Hopkins University because of the quality. So all those research-based papers that are published in medical journals, you can find them on aromaticscience.com. They're exclusively using doTERRA. So let's talk about some safe uses. There's 3 main ways to use our essential oils. The first one is aromatically. Smell is so powerful. We have nebulizing diffusers. We fill them up with a little bit of water. We add 3 to 6 drops of our oils, depending on what kind of mood we want to affect. So if we want to have a calming effect, we can use our lavender. We have a sleeping oil called Serenity. If we want energy and enhance our mood, we're going to use things like peppermint and wild orange and some of our citrus blends. So we can create that amazing effect breathing in these oils. And whatever we breathe in, remember, goes into our lungs. It goes through the olfactory bulb to the limbic system of the brain, shifts our mood really, really fast. So imagine if you were diffusing an oil that was not pure. There could be chemicals in there, and that's what we want to get away from. We want to get away from these chemicals and replace it with natural products. So even though people say, oh, you know, I'm going to diffuse my cheap oils and use them up before I use my doTERRA, I kind of am like, no, you don't want to do that, because you're breathing that in. It's going into your lungs. It's going to your brain. You don't know what's in that oil. And if you ever want to know what's in that oil, just research Dr. Pappas. He independently studies all the essential oils that are on the market and basically busts them all in stating that they're actually not even pure essential oils. So he found a bottle of frankincense at the drugstore, said 100% pure or 100% organic, therapeutic grade. He tested it, and there was actually no frankincense in it. So can you imagine somebody using that frankincense on their migraine or to reduce their anxiety and stress? It would cause damage. So that's why we highly, highly educate on the quality of these oils and doing your homework. It's really important. So aromatically, you can even put a drop in your palm and inhale it. You can put a few drops into your bath for a nice calming effect. You can put it into household cleaning supplies. Some lemon with some tea tree is excellent for cleaning. And you could put into spray bottles and spray your pillows and your linens, and it's just very, very uplifting and beautiful. Topical use of our oils is amazing as well. So when you put the oils on your skin, they actually get absorbed into your bloodstream in 20 seconds. So that's why you feel these effects almost instantly. Then the oils get distributed through the bloodstream and gets into our cells within 20 minutes. So that's when you feel the effects. If you are fighting off a virus or treating inflammatory issues, you're going to feel those effects quite fast. So there are certain oils that we can use neat, and that simply means that you don't need to dilute that oil. So for example, lavender is such a gentle oil. You can put it right on a burn if you get burnt in the kitchen. Put some lavender on there. It's going to soothe it. It's going to heal that skin right away. Dilution, we want to dilute our oils because they are very pure and potent. So we can dilute them with fractionated coconut oil, which is our carrier oil of choice. It helps the essential oil get into the bloodstream the most efficiently. So anything thicker or anything thinner is not going to create the same effect. And this is different than coconut oil that you cook with. It's got a molecule taken out, so it's a liquid at room temperature, and it's not greasy, doesn't smell. We have some oils that are considered sensitive, so you want to dilute it for sure, especially for the young or for the elderly. So something that's a stronger oil, like say, peppermint has like this cooling effect on sensitive skin that could be uncomfortable. So we want to be conscious of diluting, and especially for children. We have to dilute with children. So if your child is 2 and under, we're using 1 tablespoon of the fractionated coconut oil to 1 drop of essential oil. If your child is 2 and up, then it would be about a teaspoon to a drop of essential oil. And then after 5 or 6, you're kind of doing half and half. And if you have sensitive skin or the elderly, of course, always dilute. So these are the only essential oils that you can take internally, because they're the only oils that are tested in this fashion to ensure that they are safe to drink. So you simply add a drop to 4 ounces of water. And some of the oils I'm going to talk about today are excellent to put in your water. There's certain oils we don't put in our water, like arbor vitae, cedarwood, cypress, eucalyptus, white fir, wintergreen. We use those aromatically or topically. And if you forget, it's always on your bottle, and it comes with your guidebook when you get your starter kit. So let's start off with some of our absolute favorite must-have oils. Lemon. Lemon is just so beautiful, so refreshing. We can put a drop in our water to help cleanse our liver. We can clean with lemon. We can diffuse with lemon. It actually cleans the air, cleans surfaces. It supports a healthy respiratory system, promotes positive mood because it's so uplifting. It just smells beautiful. If you have any sticky stuff on glass, it's like your go-to. Lemon will just get that right off for you. And it's good to clean your wood, your furniture with some lemon and some olive oil, even your silver polish. Next up is peppermint. It's your very cooling oil. I love it in the summertime. It's our absolute favorite. I put about 20 drops in a 2-ounce spray bottle. I spray down my kids' necks when they get too hot, overheated, when we're in the sun all day. It feels great on a sunburn. If you get burnt, it's going to cool down that skin. It's a natural energizer, so it's going to give you that boost of energy too. So I like to have a little drop of peppermint with a little drop of wild orange, rub it around my neck, and it gives you that energy boost that you need. It's going to reduce any overheating issues like a fever or a hot flash, things like that. It's a natural bug repellent, so it's going to keep away bugs and even mice. We put it on little cotton pads, and we put it around the farm in the fall to prevent mice from getting into the machinery. It helps with a headache. Just put it right in your temples. You'll feel that cooling sensation. It's also good for the tummy, so any bloating or indigestion or nausea, it's going to help with that too. But we actually have a special blend that's going to help with all of that, and it has peppermint in it. So that's one of our favorite blends called Digesen Zengest that we're going to talk about as well. So On Guard is probably one of the game-changing oils for us in our family, one of the most important game-changing oils. This is the oil that enhanced our immune system. And it's been 4 years, no doctor's visits, no prescriptions, no drugstore visits. I think my kids forget what a drugstore is and what a doctor's office looks like because they haven't been sick. And this is an oil we've been really consistent with on putting the bottoms of their feet every night. It's kind of a spicy oil. It's got cinnamon and clove, wild orange, rosemary, and it has just been amazing to ward off germs that are going around every cold and flu season. There's so many testings on this oil. Check it out. It was published in the medical journal how it was able to stop the growth of every strain of the influenza virus. So I call this like my natural flu shot, and it works amazing. So try it out. It comes in a whole bunch of other products. doTERRA is a health and wellness company, so they've actually created cleaning products with the On Guard oil in it, like a whole bottle in their cleaning concentrate. So you can clean your whole house with this stuff, toilets, showers, countertops, everything, and it kills all the germs. And it smells great, and there's no toxins, no chemicals. My kids can be around, and it's just a really nice way to get those harsh chemicals out of your household. It also comes in a natural toothpaste too. So if you're into natural whitening toothpaste, it's a really good one to try. Tea tree comes from the Melaleuca plant, so it goes by tea tree in Canada. It's such a great oil for the skin. It's such a cleansing oil for the face and for the scalp. We can use it for pimples, blackheads. Teenagers love this oil. The teenagers in our household use it all the time on their pimples. We have a bottle in the shower. We put a drop in our hand when we're washing our hair, and it's so healthy for the scalp. It cleanses the scalp. So if you have dry scalp or itchy scalp, even oily scalp, it's going to help control all that. It's a natural antibacterial, antifungal, and antiviral, so it makes a great wound cleaner. So if you get a cut, put a drop on, it'll clean that out very nicely for you. It helps prevent head lice. If you have kids in elementary school, usually we get a letter every single year that somebody has lice in the classroom, and we use it as prevention. So put a drop in with your kids' shampoo too to keep them lice free. Easy Air is a blend. It's called Breathe as well in the United States. And it's got, your eucalyptus, your peppermint, your tea tree, your lemon, cardamom. It's like your natural version of Vicks VapoRub without any petrochemicals. Works so efficiently to open up your airways. So this works really well if you have a cold or stuffiness, sinus issues, even with breathing issues like asthma. Just rub it on your chest, diffusing it. We actually diffuse this one at bedtime with our sleeping blend. It prevents my partner from snoring. I love it. He says I snore, but actually he does. And it just keeps us both happy. This is the blend I was telling you guys about for the tummy. It's called Zengest. It's called DigestZen in the United States. And it's that beautiful blend of peppermint and fennel, anise, coriander, ginger, everything that's really good for the tummy and also the digestive tract is going to be soothed by this oil. So you can take it in your water, you can rub it on your heartburn or on your belly, and it's going to relieve heartburn, reflux, gas, bloating, constipation, diarrhea, you name it. It's an absolute must to travel with this oil because our systems are off when we're traveling, so we want to prevent that with our digestive blend. It works really, really good, really fast too. Deep Blue is for our aches and pains. So we are covered, especially now if you're out in the garden, you're doing sporting activities, kids who have growing pains, we can use this beautiful blend to soothe that pain naturally. And it's a blend. It's got blue tansy and blue chamomile in it. It's got some helichrysum, wintergreen, peppermint. So you get that really cooling, warming sensation when you put it on. It feels really good. It's like the A535 of the natural world as well. It comes in, your oil form. It comes in a diluted roller ball, and it comes in a cream form too, which I love. Super convenient and easy to use, works really, really good. Athletes love this oil as well. Frankincense is known as your king of oils. It is your go-to oil for everything. We say when in doubt, use frankincense. It's going to sort of enhance all those other oils that we just talked about. So if you have really bad muscle pain or really bad inflammation, inflammatory pain, you're going to put the Deep Blue on first, get some frankincense, put it on top, and it goes from regular strength to extra strength with your frankincense. It's also a very calming oil too. It helps reduce stress and negative emotions, depression, anxiety. Like I said, I used that lavender with frankincense around my neck when I was in those high stress times in my life, and it worked so well. It also boosts the immune system too. It helps skin, and it helps prevent signs of aging. So I put 20 drops into our, we have a skincare line called Virage. It's a very natural skincare line. You can actually like ingest it. It's that safe with 0 toxins. So I put some into our toner and I spray my face with it after a shower or before bed, and it just feels so nice when the weather gets warm like this. And it just enhances the quality of your skin and prevents those signs of aging. If you do have some signs of aging, like any brown spots or age spots or sunspots, try putting a drop of frankincense on it daily. I've heard amazing results from ladies with mature skin, and they've told me it's literally gone. So that's really cool. This is really an anti-inflammatory oil too, so that's why I said with any inflammation or pain, put on your frankincense. I actually put this onto a lady's foot today with Deep Blue who had arthritis in her foot where she couldn't even like lift up her toes. And we put the Deep Blue on first, and then we put the frankincense on next. And like it was like 5 or 6 hours later, after about 5 minutes, she was able to lift her toes up for like the first time in like months without taking medication. And she came over like 5 hours later and she's like, look, I can still move my toes. Pretty amazing. It also is good for skin repair in the sense of if you have any scars or wounds or stretch marks or acne scars, the frankincense is going to regenerate new cell growth there, and it's going to reduce the visibility of those skin issues. And last but not least is our lavender, probably one of our favorite oils in the household for my little guys. They have loved this oil since they got into essential oils when they were really young. It's such a calming oil, but it's got so many uses. It's such a multi-purpose oil. Right now, you're going to get a lot of use of this oil because it's a natural antihistamine. So if you get bug bites, wasp bites, mosquito bites, put a drop of lavender on and it soothes it, calms it right down, and takes away that histamine. So in fact, my son today got stung by a bee, 6 years old. He went out to play in the pool, comes back, I got stung by a bee. I need some lavender. And we put some on, and yeah, within, minutes, it was the pain, the redness had gone away. And he showed it to me later that evening. He's like, look, Mom, that stuff really works. It's all gone. So really effective. So even seasonal allergies too, we can do a drop of lavender, lemon, peppermint in about 4 ounces of water, drink that down, and you are good to go. Such a calming oil, like I've explained already, helps with sleep, so we can diffuse that as well. Sorry, I've got 10 minutes left. Just popped up there, sorry. Like I said, also it soothes your burns, your cuts, your bruises, works really good for bruises, really good. And sunburn, like mix it with some peppermint, so you get that cooling effect with your peppermint and that soothing effect with your lavender. It can help with earaches. I know our go-to earache remedy was the tea tree, lavender, and then frankincense last, because frankincense is what really takes away that pain. And just such a beautiful oil. Like you can add other oils into your diffuser with lavender to create all kinds of beautiful, beautiful blends. So getting your oils is super simple. These are our most popular enrollment kits to start off with. So doTERRA is a membership-based company. You're not just getting a membership, you're getting education, you're getting support, and you're joining a community of people like yourself who want to make positive, healthy changes to their health. So normally a membership costs $42 Canadian, and that gives you wholesale prices. So you can order all the health and wellness you want at wholesale for a full year. Or you can get an enrollment kit, and that waives that $42 membership fee. You get a free membership actually with your kit, and you get a super great value with a kit because they're at a 25% reduced price than if you bought all the oils in those kits at wholesale prices already. So even with the wholesale prices, you're still saving with the kit. And for this month only, like this wasn't, really good already, doTERRA has put 20% off on certain kits. So if you look at the Nature Solutions kit, that one's 20% off, and that comes with all the oils that we talked about today, plus like your sleepy oil and your balance oil, which is good for anxiety, and your headache blend. But it also comes with your health and wellness products. It comes with your daily lifelong vitality supplements. It comes with your cleaning supplies. It comes with your natural shampoo and conditioners and your toothpaste. So this is an excellent kit for families. You are getting an excellent value. It's 20% off. And you also start off at extra perks with your wholesale account. So next month, when you place a 100 PV order, you're going to get a $100 credit back. And you actually also, on top of that, earn 15% back in credit on that $100, which is really amazing because we have a really great loyalty rewards program that gives you credit back. You start off at 10% back, and that moves all the way up to 30%. Plus, you always get your shipping back. So really, really great kit. The Home Essentials kit above that is also on sale too for $264. It comes with the 10 oils that we talked about today and your diffuser. So that is such an amazing price. And then we have some other options too to suit your budget and to suit your needs. So why should I get a membership? Well, kind of explained that already. You're going to get everything at wholesale prices. Your membership's good for a full year, but when you renew it in a year, the price is $30 to renew, and it comes with a free bottle of peppermint oil. You get to join our loyalty rewards program to give you those added savings on every purchase that you make, which blew me away because when you go shopping at Superstore or the health food store, you don't get to leave with 20 bucks in your wallet after you spend 100 or $30 in your wallet after you spent 100. So it's kind of like your private store where you get to get the benefits back for yourself. There's a potential to earn extra income by sharing these oils, and you have access to our private Facebook group community where you get to ask your questions, continually get educated on your oils and on your products, and you'll be eligible for monthly promotions and giveaways also with your wholesale account. So lots of great things happening with our essential oils and our whole community. So I think I have like a few minutes left. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. I'm just gonna unmute you to see if anybody has any questions, and feel free to reach out to the person who invited you to this class, and they will gladly set you up with your membership or your starter kit. So it doesn't seem that anybody has any questions. If any questions arise, again, just reach out to the person who invited you, and they will gladly help you with your questions in your oil journey. So thank you so much for joining our class. We have a class every Thursday. And I'd like to touch all different sorts of topics. So this is kind of an intro class for somebody who's just brand new or just new with their oils, just a good review after you've gotten your oils. Okay, I forget what to use my oils for because there's so many different uses. This is great for them. But we're going to sort of specialize some of the classes too every Thursday at 9. So we'll keep you posted. We'll let you know what we're going to do. So it's been a pleasure. Nice to meet you, Krista. And have a great night, everybody.
Good night.